There I am. We are live and rolling. Welcome to another Bob Thoughts. This one comes from a quote by a gentleman by the name of John Crowder. If you don't know him, you should. He's a fascinating life story because he really grew up, and this goes to the point of the what I'm talking about here. So his spiritual growth literally took place online. And you can, it's hard to find some of his early stuff because he's actually really scrubbed the internet of it, because it was out there and probably fairly immature in its approach. But he was 20 years old. Who isn't? a little arrogant, and anyways, it was fun stuff, and some of it was angry, and I know. I felt the same way. There's some things here. I bet you I deleted probably 8 or 9 of these Bob Thoughts after some people called me out on them. They're like, you could have done that in a more positive way. You're usually more positive, is what they told me, and I was like, yeah, you're right. So, anyways, I took a bunch of, not a bunch, but 8 of them off, and there's probably more. If I went back and listened to them, I'd probably be like, oh, Bob, come on. Anyway, on with the show. This comes from him, the idea that you can't arrive at spiritual growth, and you can't pay someone to get you there. You can't sell spiritual growth. It is spiritual growth, I think, is kind of a misnomer, because we think of it from the point of, I'm here and I'm trying to get there, and when I get there, I've arrived. The reality is that everything I need is given to me by Christ. I have it all. Sorry, I live next to a very busy road. I have it all. So I don't grow into that. I do grow in an awareness of what it is. It's kind of like moving into a mansion. You get saved and you get your room. I know the illustration isn't perfect, but bear with me. You get your room, and you can literally live in that room forever. You are in. And it's a nice room, and you will sleep well, and you will, you'll have a great time. But if you become aware of what you actually moved into, you can become familiar with so much more that's available to you. Rooms and hallways and resources and food, nutritional elements. Just so much entertainment, peaceful, beautiful grounds to be part. There's just, I don't know. For me, the illustration works, and I think for some, unfortunately, they've grown up with a career mindset when it comes to Christianity. So they have to sell something in order to keep you coming back. And they sell spiritual growth. They sell the idea that if you're loyal, if you serve, if you pay, if you sacrifice, then you will obtain these greater levels. And there's just no truth to that, really. I do understand sometimes when you become aware of something, it feels like growth. It feels like you have obtained something. But I think that mostly comes because we were taught for so many years that that's what happens. When you grow, you obtain things. And the reality is, you just become aware of things. So our goal is to become fully aware of everything that's available to us. And sometimes that's scary to people who are stuck in their room and they hear hear what's going on in other parts of the mansion. It's like, no, that can't be right. Just stay in your room. Stay in your room. It's safe. You people are crazy down there partying. The music's loud. You're all dancing crazy. All right. See, I told you the illustration just starts breaking down after a little bit. Anyways, hope you guys are having a great day. These are my thoughts. Currently, if you are aware of my journey, we are in a little apartment on the shores of, not shores, we're on Long Beach Island. The shore is very close to us, a couple blocks away. We're going to be here for a few months. And then we'll see what the Lord has for us next. Have a good day, you guys.